Hey, this is Josh at televisioninfo.com, and today we are going to go over Sony's smart TV platform. So as you can see right here, we have a live feed coming from our computer, just duplicating our computer screen right now, and we're going to go right ahead and get into the first menu here. So if we press the home menu button on the remote packaged, you will see this interface here. It's called the cross media bar interface. It's been around since the PlayStation Portable and the PlayStation 3, so some of you might be familiar with it. Now, you're going to have to dig through some setting content, media inputs, until you get to the internet stuff, which is labeled as internet content, Sony Entertainment Network, and applications. And these house all of the internet videos and the limited applications that you can use on this platform. Now, these three sections right here, internet content, Sony Entertainment Network, applications, they house things such as, Skype, your internet browser, the Yahoo connected TV store, which is the app store here, and then there's the Sony Entertainment Network, which has music and video unlimited. These are Sony's music and video streaming services. Internet content houses more streaming services, just not Sony's first-party ones. So you've got Amazon Instant Video, Hulu Plus, Netflix, NHL Vault, and a few other things right here. Now the App Store is an interesting addition to this system. If we go to the Yahoo Connected TV store, and you'll notice the loading times, they're kind of long for what we're doing. And once we're loaded, the interface is not great, to say the least. It looks like something that maybe would have passed 10 years ago, but in 2012, this is kind of unacceptable. When you go to the app selection, and you can see it keeps loading, and this is not ideal. But with the apps here, there are only 137 to choose from. Exit out of that, and the apps usually range from local news apps. So if you live in Florida or Kansas or Missouri, you can probably find a local news app, and you're better off just looking at your phone. There's Yahoo, and there's Twitter, Facebook on here. The interface, it's not great. Again, it's going to be that same interface where it takes up a third of the screen on the right side, and when you go into it, you're just going to have to type in your status updates using this on-screen keyboard. You can just do this quicker on your phone, your computer, your tablet. It's really not worth the time. So if you see over here, there's a Sony Entertainment Network, and this again has the Music Unlimited and Video Unlimited service. There's another way to access all of this, as well as some of the applications, and that's by pressing the SEN button, which stands for Sony Entertainment Network, on the remote. And when you do that, it will bring you to this interface right here, which is much, much better than the cross-media bar interface. Everything is clearly labeled, it looks nice. It's divided into apps, video, music, and favorites. And favorites you can just populate with whatever apps or music or videos that you'd like to. This is a huge improvement over the other interface. However, you'll see the Yahoo app stores right here. Any of those subpar apps that you download and install will not appear in this app screen, this overlay right here. So it's kind of puzzling why they even included this here. There's no app store for this interface, which does not fly in 2012. The apps listed here, while they look nice, it's just mostly video streaming content, like the Billabong app, which you can stream videos of people surfing, or Terra Styles, which will have yoga videos. This is all stuff that you can view on YouTube, and there is a provided YouTube app. So finally, we're going to check out the internet browser here. And once it finally loads up, what we've noticed in our testing, the Sony Internet Browser, it takes a very long time to render most pages. You can see that loading screen in the top right. And the home page is set to Sony's homepage as default. Once it loads up, you will notice that there is no address bar. So you're probably wondering, how do you enter an address to visit a more interesting site like, oh, I don't know, televisioninfo.com. You have to press the options button on the remote and go down to enter URL. And here you go. You can enter with this on-screen keyboard. Again, not ideal. We don't really know why anyone would use this. Sony did make things a bit easier. There's a remote app you can get if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, and that lets you enter websites onto your phone and just give that signal to the TV, and the TV will put the website in. It's a lot easier than this, but then again, why wouldn't you just view the website on your phone?